That record for me just feels like this, like you rip your shirt open and you're like running through the dunes kind of thing. Hey everybody, Stephen Sanchez here. This is Crate Digging with Consequence. First album I'd throw up on the list, which is amazing because I discovered it here in LA at Amoeba Records. It was Nancy and Lee. The album, Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood did back in '68. I love this record. It just makes me feel so in love in like a very mysterious way. It feels a little dark in some regard, and it also feels like some sort of dream sequence that you can't really escape from in like an alternate world. I just love that album so much. And the haunting tones of both their voices, it just feels like two ghosts are singing. And I guess they are now because they're both, well, no, one of them's gone. Nancy's still here, thank God. We still have Nancy. I'd probably throw out Come Around and Love Me, Jalen Ngonda. Amazing record. Incredible. I feel like it embodies everything any artist that has grown up loving the 60s Motown feel. It's just like the perfect homage or recreation, or with such a unique spin. It's amazing, and his voice is absolutely outrageous, and I love this record. It makes me want to come around and love him and myself and others. It just makes me feel good. It's so good. Another one I'd throw out there, a California band from up north in Sacramento, Vista Kicks, Booty Shakers Ball. And it's amazing, and they have tons of rock and roll love songs on there that just feel so good and so unique. It feels like there are memories of the coast and like being wild on the coast with your first love and running around aimlessly throughout the night without any sense of it ending. So I love that record so much. It's an essential for me. Way back, the first record I ever got was Lord Huron's sophomore record, Strange Trails. And it feels like it just embodies this like mysterious world that's written out with characters without names, and it has this like old crooner feel to it while also feeling very singer-songwriter, now. I love that record so much. It's the first record I ever bought. There was a girl I was dating at the time, and I begged her to buy it for me in the 8th grade, and it cost $25, and she spent her money that was supposed to be for dinner on that record for me. So shout out to that lady from the 8th grade. Another love record, kind of niche, Marlon Williams, New Zealand songwriter, singer, has this record called Make Way for Love. There's a song on that record in particular that I really love called Beautiful Dress. It's a great song. Great record as a whole. Again, another amazing vocalist that has this crooner feel to it. Obviously, I pull from a lot of crooner inspiration in my own music and that old feel Motown. And he just got such a way with it. Again, feels like Motown on the beach. It's just awesome. Flipping now over across the pond, again, Richard Hawley, old school guy, has a record called Ladies Bridge. It is one of the best albums I've listened to in a while. He's very new for me. I don't know, he just feels like such a timeless person, like he came from way back in the day, he just teleported, like he didn't want his career to end, so he like created a time machine and launched himself into our time to like keep the music going, and I love his music so much. It just makes me feel so good and it makes me want to dance with my partner at home. It's just outrageously good, really, really great, and more mature feeling as well in the songwriting. Moving on from crooners, an artist that I love so much, who's a dear friend of mine, Odell. His record Long Way Down is one of my favorites. I remember I was in Zurich and I was sitting out by the water, like on the lake, listening to it for the first time, and songs like Grow Old With Me and Hold Me. At a time where I wasn't very in love, I felt so much love, and it's amazing how you can like have an album soundtracking something that is not even happening presently in your life, and yet you still feel like you're in that place of your life the moment you put on that record. At that time, I wasn't in love, but it made me feel so in love with nowhere to put that love. Holy cow. There's an artist project that was done with Hamilton Leithauser and Rostam, and they put out this record together called I Had a Dream That You Were Mine. It felt like such an incredible soundtrack to my youth, almost like my coming of age record. Like it was full of songs about heartbreak and losing the one you love, as well as like dreaming of them 1,000 times over that they'd finally love you in return. It was like, and it just felt so right, because at that point in life, you see that girl in your class and you're like, oh my God, I hope they love me, and then they just never pay attention to you ever. And it feels like this was a really important record for me in my life, and I love it so much. It's such a good body of work. It's so good. From the lineup of artists that I grew up loving, Nat King Cole is one of them, and his record Unforgettable is an unforgettable one for me. Feels like if I'm ever hosting a dinner party or caught in my feels, I put that record on, turntable, analog, you know, an old Zenith record player, blasting through those old speakers, those beautiful songs. It just, yeah, it never fails to like reignite, you know, the fire when it goes out, you know. It feels like, oh man, me and my partner are going through a hard time, we're not really connecting, throw that on, make some dinner, boom, like we're in love, we're making love, it's good, you know, life's good again. Kind of a niche band again. There's this band called Seawolf. This guy named Alex Church is an amazing songwriter that, you know, has written this world that is Seawolf. It's like very dark folk rock, and this album called Through Darkwood happens to be one of my favorite records that he ever put out, which is actually recent. I think it came out in 2020 or something like that. And it just feels like it leads you down this dark path of like feeling love in a way that just feels like very heavy. Like it's still beautiful, but it's almost like looking at the ocean at night. And it's like, it's still beautiful, but it feels like there's this heaviness to it in a way that makes you feel melancholy in like an even deeper way. And I love that his music makes me feel that way, and this record in particular makes me feel that way. It just has that mystery that like Lord Huron has as well. I was in a studio in New York and I was doing some stuff for our record Angel Face way back in the day. This song called Through the Echoes by this guy named Paolo Nutini was being played in the room next door, just on the speaker as this mixer was doing his thing. And I remember going in there, I asked, like, what is this record? He's like, oh, it's on last night in the Bittersweet. I was like, this is amazing. I remember listening through this whole record and this voice, like, it's so rare when a record just gets you just because the voice is so good. It doesn't matter if the songs are shit or not. Like, the voice is so good that you're just like, this is just everything. And it's even better when the voice is great and all of the songwriting accompanies it at the same level. That record for me just feels like this, like you rip your shirt open and you're like running through the dunes kind of thing. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and it talks about death in a really beautiful way as well. I think the last one I would say is Nightbeds. Long lost band, completely gone it seems. Their album Country Sleep, which was done in Nashville, and with a lot of the same people that I worked on a lot of different records with. It's just a beautiful album. Again, I think I have like some sort of weird obsession with like the darkness of love and it feeling, again, like that visual of the ocean at night. It just feels mysterious and like something you get pulled into and lost in, and this record's kind of that. I don't know, I see love in like a deeper way that feels mysterious, like it's fleeting, like you're almost at the end of it, but you're still in it. But I think it's true, love is this like drifting thing that, you know, you have to kind of run after and grab onto, but then eventually like it slips from your grasp, and then so does life, and so does like all the memories you have and everything around you. And, yeah, I love that record. I've been Stephen Sanchez. Go listen to all that music, because there's a million different records out there to discover.